Well, first of all, nice way to start. What was kind of the attitude going onto the ice for arguably the biggest event of your mixed doubles career?
Honestly, our big thing is just going out there and just having fun. Just going out there, having fun, play like we can, learn the draw weight as soon as possible, because the draw is so important, especially for my first shot. You just got to nail it every time. So just go out there, have some fun.
Right.
Yeah.
And playing against an opponent like that, Ty, you've known him forever and played with him for so many years. That must have been some mixed emotions for you out there.
Yeah, it seems so. Well, I'm glad it was the first game and not the last game in the round robin. Yeah, he's like a little brother to me. So, yeah, it's tough playing friends like that. But we're both competitors. And once we get out there, we're here to win some games and put ourselves in a good position. So.
This guy's been in a few big events like this. For you, this is uncharted waters in a lot of ways.
Yes, it is.
What were your nerves like of getting out there this morning?
Honestly, I didn't have a whole lot. Like, I just try to go out there and play like I can, do what I know. But I did have a little bit of the jitters, but I just told myself, just go out there and play like you can.
Just as a general thing, I want to ask both of you, and I'll start with you, just the emotions that are at play, having an experience like this to share it with your daughter.
Oh.
It's emotional. It's emotional. We've been playing together since 2016, and we've come long and far. We've worked so hard to get here, and we're just so happy to be here, and we feel like we really deserved it. And it's so exciting being able to play with my dad. Like, not many sports you can even do that, so it's really special. It's really special.
Yeah, just to rounding out my career. I'm obviously getting older, and to do this special.
Obviously, this has been your focus for a couple years now. What kind of a relief was it to finally get out on the ice and get that move?
Yeah, it was nice. It kind of just gets those first game jitters out of the way. First event feels like we were kind of anxious going into yesterday practice. So it's nice to get on the ice, get some feels, get your feet underneath you, and always nice to come out with a starter win too. Right. So it's a bonus.
A year ago, you guys are a team that obviously is in the conversation as among the best in Canada. Then you go out and win a Canadian championship, perform well at the World Championship. How does that make a difference in your team this year, being a Canadian champion coming into this event?
It just gives us all the confidence in ourselves and what we're doing there out on the ice, and really leaning on that this week and just playing like we know how we can.
Right. And that experience at Worlds, what did that do in terms of lighting the fire even hotter, I suppose? Because I knew the fire was there anyway.
Yeah, I mean, at Worlds we had a great week. We don't come back from that any less. I think it just helps us boost our confidence even more, knowing that we can play the best of the best. So I think it just makes us feel much more comfortable playing at a national event back home.
Can you tell me about the excitement of that? Like, I know you've done a lot of mixed doubles, but this just seems to take it to a whole new atmosphere with this type of event.
Oh yeah, I mean, you can feel, even when we showed up, Lisa and I said this has the feeling of the trials, and you can just kind of feel that big carrots at the end, and it was just great for us to get off to an awesome start today.
Lisa, I don't see you fist pump too often, but we got to see that on the power play. Walk me through that shot, and what was that?
Yeah, it's probably poor form to fist bump on lead shots, so I haven't done it for a lot of my career, but yeah, on the power play we were in a little bit of trouble, and John kind of talked me through the shot and threw it the way we wanted and got the 3. So that's kind of mixed doubles. It's a bit of a roller coaster, and you just got to always keep trying to make your next one.
First impression so far of the ice and rocks. I know you guys had a big day yesterday to kind of get used to everything, and so it's got to feel pretty good to kind of get things underway now, John.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, you tend to always see that the first game's different from the practice the last couple of days. So I mean, we made sure to keep that in mind. It did take us a few ends to make those adjustments, but once we did, we started to make a few more shots here and there. And I mean, it was great that we got to see lots of different paths in the ice, which is always going to bode well going on tonight's game.
Big win. I'm sure that's exactly what how you wanted to kick things off here. So how does that feel to get off on the good foot?
Yeah, good starts. It's nice. They played really, really well and kind of gave us everything we could handle, and so it was good to have a really competitive game off the hop, and we got a chance to kind of play all the shots you might need to right off the bat. So that was nice, and got a little more comfortable with the ice as the game went along too. So that's big too.
Mixed doubles seems like it's a big roller coaster enough. So how does it feel to not necessarily have to throw your last one for a win?
Yeah. It's we always know it's going to be a good end if we make our first two really precise, and we did that in that end. So nice to not have to throw that one, but unexpected. It was a really close game, and I thought for sure I'd be needing to make something for the win.
Can you walk me through the mindset of when you decided to take that power play in the 6 and how that was advantageous to you? Because that really seemed to help this game out.
It's our secret.
I mean, I threw a bad rock in the 5th end, and it kind of led to a steal, and we just at that point we had to make sure we scored a few points, or try to score a few points, and it just made sense to play it there. And we played a really strong game. I think we made all 5 shots and got away with a 3, which was probably the turning point of the game for us. So that was a big end.
There's no doubt that watching the men's and women's curling is exciting throughout the season, but after this event has been gone for so long, how does it feel to be back and having this opportunity?
Yeah, it doesn't seem like that long ago, but it's fun to play in a trials together, and we just love the opportunity to play on this biggest stage together.